When you look at human settlement, we always settle in the places that we can survive the easiest and for the longest periods of time. And those are usually the most volatile areas where everything is in transition at all scales. So wherever you have river deltas, you also have the most difficult places to settle.
Houston has a very clear problem. We have dams that are in the potential for catastrophic events. We have hurricanes and water surges that can actually destroy the city with evacuation issues. And so I think the dean had a vision to bring 3 continents together. And she wanted to work with countries that had the same kind of issues of being on the water, on deltas, estuaries.
Our expectation is large, but I also think that in the case of Houston, and particularly in collaboration with New Orleans, where we have a little bit longer contact, this had been the base for a very productive already development. So we really think that this kind of project can really extend it towards a more stable relationship on time, very much, again, insisting in the research-based development.
We took 100 miles of the bayou and we divided it into districts. And these are the 10 districts that we had, and it's divided in the model with the 10 pieces.
I looked at the mouth of that ship channel and carried out through Galveston Bay. And then finally, Peter also looked at the offshore condition, taking advantage of offshore oil rigs, which are there, which are either underutilized or abandoned, and it might be put to other uses.
Traditionally in the Netherlands, we come from a phase where we had a lot of specialization and everybody basically went their own way and had their own responsibilities. But we are actually heading towards an age now where we can no longer do that.
We are learning from everywhere and from everybody, and even though each one has their own issues and their own risks and opportunities, I think it's the best way to build a new position facing the problem.
Often we find ourselves very sort of focused and a little too close to the content that we're investigating. So this is an opportunity to back up and see what others are looking at and how we actually fit into that larger puzzle.
I think it's a wonderful experience for our students to realize that the work that they're doing is as important here as it is, in South America or in Europe or in Asia.
In order for man to survive, that we're really going to have to learn to live with nature in a way that's very profound. And Houston, the Netherlands, and Buenos Aires are really stepping up their game. So this is going to be for the world. There's 11 deltas in the world that have similar conditions, and it's a question of what do we do in the future and shall we survive?